Hello, my Peaches. Don't mind my voice right now since you will know why it sounds like this if you follow me on Twitter. Also, yes, the last time I played this, I had a different avatar. Now I have this one, which is basically Rika Furude mixed with Hanyu Furude. Also, don't mind that my Miko dress is black. But since I don't know. Anyways, we're back with some more Peashy Plays Higurashi. Also, you will know about this avatar if you saw in my last video, but last time I didn't have my horns. And this time, I have horns! I guess you can say I'm pretty horny. Anyways, we're back. I felt I was bested, but I was so soundly beaten that it unexpectedly felt rather refreshing. When Michan put that little trick behind her, I got excited thinking I was gonna do it again. Also, by the way, I'm not allowed to talk about any Vendor this time since, well, I'm keeping a lot of it a surprise for the initial release of Vendor. You will know some Vendor stuff if you play the demo, or if you follow me on Twitter, of course. Both the demo and my Twitter and also social media platforms will be linked in the description. Of course, this is the beta demo and a lot of stuff will be different. Actually, no, this time a lot of stuff will look the same now since this version of Offender will be basically close to final and I'm going off of Offender again. I'm not allowed to do that this time. When Keiichi sang stop the moment before touching the I thought he fell for it. Oh. He fell for it, crying home. And I hit myself. Huh? Can't wait. All of them knew from the start, and still got so excited, so honestly. After Hike, anyone got excited to make it more fun. Yeah, I might be doing that every time since. Yeah, I think you already can tell. You're demons! You monsters! Man, it sounds so weird with my voice right now. I don't think Kay can't sign for your penalty. I mean, it's weird having a lovely voice. Since it's your first day to participate, I'll go easy, okay? Like it would be a problem if you refused to come to school. The other three members held down my arms and shoulders firmly. Mion approached, licking her lips. Her right hand went to pull something out of her pocket. That's a felt tip marker, and it's a giant permanent one. Okay, here we go. She took the cap off the marker and brought it slowly up to my face while I was immobilized. No, no, no! I left out my death throw. We reached it. Higurashi when it cracked. Yes, but okay, another thing, back to Rabenda, of course. A lot of Rabenda was inspired by Higurashi. So, if I say, well, if I say some stuff about Rabenda, it's more focusing towards the correct Higurashi for the, basically the rep. But hopefully you won't hear that a lot since, well, I'm keeping Rabenda a secret for most of it. Wait, hold on. As soon as the club activities were finished, Brenda flew off. Bobby thought she could take out that cute kind of Randy that she wasn't able to take home yesterday. So today it was just Neon and me walking home together. A rare occurrence. Like a mountain of treasures, huh? Guys throwing it away probably never got, and the wildest dreams that Renner would be grateful to them. Mountains of treasures, meaning that dam can stretch like before from them. Wait, since I'm part on you, I have to say, hello, hello. Alright, Neon will probably tell me. That murder by dismemberment that seemed to have happened there. Over there, you know, at the dam construction site, did something happen over there long ago? Like something shared it, a grand battle. I miss my old voice. Like there were sit-ins and demonstrations. It was a bit different from what I wanted to hear, but I decided to listen just the same. It was a land that was going to be sunk into the dam reservoir. I would have fought as well, probably, if I was you. I don't know. Wait, I did the Higurashi, but Nipa. I cut both of them. Higurashi Nipa. Both Aru and Nipa. You have to complete the duo. It's not good. No, I'm not. No, I don't want to move. Hey, I'm much taller now. So I just moved this up. Acting all big and full of himself. The government guys were really adamant about it, acting all big and full of themselves since they figured out that they couldn't settle it with money. And they did a bunch of nasty stuff. What type of nasty stuff? So, what my horns are from. They were nasty guys. Neon spoke excitedly as if the whole thing was happening right in front of her. Wait, is one of mine? I'm just realizing that one of my horns are a bit stretched out than the other one. It's my horns. I'm amazed you guys won. You were facing the federal government, right? I Like the mayor and prominent figures in the village all signed petitions. He went to Tokyo to instruct with legislators, and as a result, the development plan was retracted. It was a complete victory. There wasn't any violence, was there? Like assaults or murders? He promptly cut me off. The same as when I had the word signal to the end of the discussion. Tomataki said one arm wasn't found in the incident. I thought that another body dismemberment has occurred. I guess I was wrong. My curiosity excited dejectedly inside. Like later, see you tomorrow. Hey Ken, you can't watch that off till you get home, got it? I got it, I won't. Neon held back her laughter while stealing glances at my face. Wonder what kind of nasty doodles they drew. Damn you, Leon. You shall rule this day. If a rose are ever reversed, I'm going all out. All over your face so you won't be able to take it off, even with a scoring pet. And Higurashi when they cry, a 7 experience % wrote to him in Namazawa when they cry. Upon arriving at home, I ran straight into my mom, embarrassing myself yet again. The mood I come home to was already on edge. It's not an uncommon thing in our family. Whenever Dad can't come up with a good idea, it always ends up like this. He stomps around the house with its own crowd. Mom whispered into my ear, "Welcome home, Peach. Welcome home." You can't come up with a new idea? As painting feeds the entire family. If he runs out of ideas, then it's the end of the Maya Barbers. You've never gone hungry before. Could it be that my dad is a master painter? Wouldn't it be easier to get an idea to, walk outside rather than wandering around the house? The theme of this piece this time is in the household. So it seems your dad wants to use the house as a motive. That's quite a bothersome motive. Peashy having the room for once in a while. It looks horrible. But I'll clean it up later. Come on, please don't use my room as a motive. Yeah, there was some porn, there is nothing in my room. Don't look under my bed. There's definitely nothing under my bed. You cannot see anything under my bed. If you ever look under my bed, you will know. Let's just say I'll curse you since I'm taller. I'll pop on you. I will curse you if you do anything with my bed. Peashy, there's still some time before then. Remember, don't look under my bed. So please go take a walk out the back or something. That moves are only temporary, but doom is internal. As soon as he gets an idea, his moves improve and he starts humming. Until then, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just go take a walk so I don't aggravate him further. Well, I guess I'll wear then. I said I was going to take a walk, but I didn't really have any particular destination in mind. I just needed to kill some time. Wait, isn't it about the time we go to Rena? Because remember, I remember in the anime, we about to say we go to see Rena, but we don't really get to see what happened with the anime since the anime doesn't include a lot of stuff. Oh, I got an advice and pondered where to go, Rena. I could just go to the bookstore. I could just go and read at the bookstore. But it would take about an hour by my bike gets down. It would be dark by the time I got back, so I didn't want to go unless I had to. The roads at night here in Hinamizawa creep me out. Fair enough. If Mia and Sasuke ever found out back then I would have died. And he smiled. Well, what? Why is that word? Riley. Oh yeah. And I was probably still at the mountain of treasures. The damn construction site. The excavation occurred around and was probably gonna take her a while. I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't be so bad if I so bad to have her open once. She might return the favor next time we have club activities. You don't know anything. She would not. With a little bit of self-interest in mind, I set off towards the damn construction site. Some Pakistan may be there as well. The only person with information about the incident that both Mena and Mihan denied knowing about. If I met him again, I'd like to ask for more details. To ask, was there really a dismemberment in Hinamizawa? That was my real attention. In my head. Looks like no. I spotted Rena struggling up on the slope of the garbage pile. Looks like Colonel Randy was lodged in there pretty firmly. It didn't look like Rena would be able to exaggerate him by herself. Isn't realizing that Tomitaki-san wasn't around, I began climbing down the slope unsteadily. Yo, Rena. It said Yo, Rena, not Hey, Rena. Looks like you're working up a sweat. Okay, yeah. I bring you to a place like this. Why do you sound different? But don't question it, Rena. Place like this, huh? He was aware of it at least. I received a signal for emergency assistance at the accident site. What was the injured third party? Accident, huh? Hey, why do I sound there? But there was a report. Colonel Randy, Colonel Sand. There was a report. Colonel Sanders was buried alive in a trash pile. You must save Colonel Sanders. Oh, you scared me. Don't frighten me like that, Cage kid. I was just kidding. I thought you might be struggling by yourself, so I came to help you out. Okay, fun fact. Do you see those quotation marks? Bender don't have those things since, well, it usually just, basically, as you can see, the dots have no quotation marks. And that's basically what it's like for Bender. You came to me. Uh-huh. Well, I feel my quota for today. I might have awesome. If I don't see Rena blush at least once a day, I'm not getting my daily kind of spiritual intake. Yeah, that's good. It's very good nutritional intake. Right, Rena? Just kidding, man. You're embarrassing me now. So, what part was the joke? What part of it? I didn't know what people was. Also, in the life lesson, don't look under my sofa, you definitely won't. Wait. Also, in the don't look under my bed, you definitely won't find hentai of you. And I can talk fast sometimes. Okay, now, move out of the way. So where's Colonel Sanders? Sorry. Can't you see him in the grass? He's really buried in there. The Colonel Sanders was sideways, surrounded by boards and other construction material. Like they were kicking him aside, wondering why I keep on doing it. It's just because going to Rena, it wasn't like that. It just seems as though another legal dumper came yesterday, dumped again, and now he's buried like this. You're trying to move this pile all by yourself? With those scrawny arms? Yeah, I also have scrawny arms. There was no way she'd be able to do that with her slender arms. I kinda stand it. So cute. There's a chain of Colonel Sanders at store This wonder, I should be able to take this home. If we're not ever gave up on this kind of Sanders, she'll probably start devising a plan to steal the one in front of the store. As Rena's guardian, I won't allow her to sully her hands with the crown. On my way, I'll do it. Rena blushed again, but this time I left it alone. The pyre was enormous. So the more days we wasted, the more likely another illegal dumping will occur. No, I don't really blink. Yeah, I got more moisturizer in my eye. If you can, I'll help Tina. Let me help. You just get in the way, so stay back. Oh no, scrap. Bending them, tossing them aside. I quickly became covered in sweat and sawdust. Flying objects flew beautiful out across the twilight sky, one after another. Timber, blackboard. Damn it! No matter how much I drew out, there was still more. Even though I could see Colonel Sanders right there. After grandstanding like that in front of Rena, I felt frantic because of how little I had progressed. If if I were going to do this seriously, I needed an axe of saw or something. That's enough, Peashy. Just wait. No, not to try so hard. I'm just doing it for you, Rena. Don't worry about it. Rena began spreading and turning beet red. Oh, whoops. I meant to say it. I was trying my best so as keep her from becoming a criminal. Oh. Oh. I guess I just need work. This is pretty tough. I sprawled on my back over the grassy slope. So sorry. Covered in sweat. When I had hit her handkerchief against my forehead. I'll see that handkerchief. But my tongue. When I now pat it over my head. I'm just gonna assume you pat it over my head. Gentleman, that this doesn't have it. It doesn't. OBS doesn't detect the bottom half of me. Oh. What? Wait a minute, okay. I do have legs though. I mean, this dress can't. Oh man, wait here. Oh man, my house is pretty close. I'll bring you some Polly tea, okay? Even her handkerchief on my forehead when I look out around me. Oh fuck it. Oh fuck, the game came. When I'm running, come back in. Yeah, you better stay in. The cries of the Higurashi. Hey, simply cool the air. After I was certain that Rena was gone, I picked myself up and headed towards what I discovered earlier. There was a garbage pile of magazines and newspapers bound up and torn. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was around here. There it was. There was bound stacks of not so reputable tabloids. They were stacked chronologically going back quite a few years. It was quite disturbing incident. We still haven't found one beyond. It would just as Tomataki said, then undoubtedly he'll be mentioned as a murder. On to the next episode, I go into my main outfit at my and this Miko dress. These are troubled times. Now into these sickening incidents. There's a large part of society on in these incidents ever, so it had to be recorded somewhere. I unfastened the packages and opened silk pages carefully, looking over the table contents. Not here. Next one. Not here. Next one. It was hard to search since I didn't know what happened. I didn't know who the perpetrator or the victim was either. I only knew it happened here. I looked up ever so often, checking if I came back or not. I wouldn't want her to see me gawking at a dirty magazine, but it wasn't just that. Girlfriend of me said I didn't know it happened about myself. As long as Tomataki wasn't lying, then it. Oh yeah. If they had just said that, then I wouldn't have gotten so hung up on it. An incident that both that Nia and not only on rich to talk about. Trying to uncover it after they tried to conceal it out of good intention. That made me feel like I was acting against my friend. Well, we saw we're there, walk waiting. Alright, it's remembering. Here is the feature article was in the back. It seems that there was a photograph in the color pages at the front. The pages of feature articles were stuck together. It was more easy to open, and I could return at any moment. Feeling rushed, I gave up and opened the photograph page. The police investigators were carrying a fly bag in the newspaper. The reporters were all bathing in camera flashing. The images were blurred and hard to understand, but I could definitely make it out the headline. Traffic nightmare under Hinamizawa Dam discussions at Vinci and murder dismemberment. The victim was a site foreman, but it's hard to his Devon's daily web and explodes backlash from his daily action. It's helpful and I see the site foreman as, and well, find out next time. Yep, we're ending the episode here. Thanks, well. Why not? Then I would like to thank you all for watching this episode. If you want to see more, like the video, hit subscribe and click the notification bell. Get notified every time I upload a new video. And remember to keep on napping. Stay safe, everyone.